The story was like a medieval fantasy, except it was real. And it spanned not only medieval times, but also the preceding era, the pagan Dark Age, the time of the Vikings. Even today, Finland is beautiful and remote. In medieval times, it was a wilderness. Endless forest, hills, rivers. Western Europe was steadily civilizing and evolving. But here on the edge of the Arctic Circle, the wild lands of ice and snow, Finland was the edge of the world.
Finland in the medieval period is a bit of a blank canvas. We don't know much about it. Its history is now being driven by the archaeology. There isn't a lot of medieval history around. And so by finding new sites, by finding medieval archaeology in which to interpret, you can add to the history of the background of the country.
No, mä en tiedä, Suomi on voinut olla, mutta sillä ei ehkä ollut nimeä ja sitten jostain syystä tänne on haluttu tulla ja molemmin puolin, että tämä on nyt ollut hyvin helposti sitten saavutettavissa tämä alue ja en tiedä, se on kyllä aika mielenkiintoinen kysymys, mutta ehkä me joskus saadaan siihen vastaus, että mikä tämä Suomen asema on silloin muinoin ollut.
Simo Vanhatalo is one of the most experienced archaeologists in Finland, a veteran of more than 500 excavations, and the man who found himself in charge of the dig at Janakala. It was one of the most important in Simo's long and distinguished career, and it came about through the work of local metal detectorists.
Metallietsijät ovat olleet meidän ryhmälle hyvin apuna, koska he liikkuvat isoilla alueilla ja he ilmoittavat meille ja me ollaan sitten haluttu tehdäkin heidän kanssa yhteistyötä, että heistä on suuria apua ollut meille.
The metal detectorists made a series of small finds across this field before they unearthed the burial and alerted Museovirasto, Finland's National Board of Antiquities. Simo and his team came out to check what they'd found and immediately mounted an excavation. The main enemy was the weather.
No, tämä paikka kun löytyi, niin oli aika huonot sää, hyvin kylmä ja sitten oli pimeätä, mutta me ei tiedetty mitä sieltä on tulossa. Et se oli niin kuin jännittävää koko ajan kun mentiin syvemmälle ja sitten sieltä löytyi jonkun verran merkkejä haudasta ja sitten lopulta löytyi koko haudan muoto ja vainaja ja kaikki. Et se oli koko ajan yllätystä kaikki.
The skeleton was badly preserved, degraded by the acidic soil. Without the metal grave goods picked up by the detectorists, it probably would never have been found at all.
The archaeologists come along, excavate it properly in the correct manner, realises it's more than just an artifact. It seems to be a grave, and it's more than just a normal grave. There seems to be two swords in the same grave. Now that's really unusual and very important.
The swords made the find so compelling. The first, the one initially unearthed by the detectorists, was a Viking Age blade. It seemed at that stage that the burial dated to Viking times. Then the second blade was revealed, a type much larger and much later, a medieval sword. It couldn't be a Viking burial, it had to be medieval. But for some reason the earlier sword had been placed in the grave. This was unique and hadn't been seen before. Two swords, separated in typology by hundreds of years, yet buried together. There were many questions to be answered.